of the Kisii County Supplementary Budget for the financial year 2023-2024, read on the table today, Tuesday, 50 December 2023.
The Kisii County Revised Budget 2023-2024 has been prepared as the financial year 2023-2024 budget implementation enters the third quarter of the financial year.
You have a deficit, or you have extra funds, or when you have an emergency. In this case, in Kisii County here today, we had an emergency, or we had unforeseen expenditure. For example, we had the issue of salaries. Salaries were affected by the house levy. They were affected by the NSSF, and also salary increment that was done by SRC. We also had the issue of the industrial park. Members are all aware that the industrial park was allocated 250 million, both to be funded by the county government and the national government. But as it stands today, the national government did not allocate any funds to Kisii County. So we had to look for the 250. And for a start, we've given it 150 so that it can be a multi-year project. We also have the Mother and Child Hospital at KTRH. We've allocated it an amount worth 100 million so that we can start working on it, so that at least we can also deliver to our people. We also had the issue of the Kisii Stadium. We've given it 20 million for completion. You all know that Shabana uses that stadium as the home field, so we've given it 20 million so that it can be completed. We also have other issues, like we have contracted staff who will be helping us in labor-based maintenance. We've given them an allocation of 50 million so that we can start with it for the next 6 months. We see how it goes, and then in the forward budget maybe we can do 200 million or something of the whereabouts. Then we also had the issue of tractors, because we realized most of the members of the county assembly, including the governor, when there's a funeral or an emergency, we don't have enough machineries. So we've allocated 50 million, so that we can, 80 million, so that we can purchase the tractors, and also 50 million to fuel the graders. These are some of the issues which pushed us to have a supplementary budget. The areas that we affected, number one, was the county assembly. The county assembly was affected by 70 million, 50 million which was for the chambers, and 20 million which was for the construction of offices. We also affected foreign travels, because there was a directive from SRC that people should not, all civil servants should not travel abroad. So we affected those votes. We also affected the shows, the agricultural show, which had 2 allocations, so 1 was affected. And also from the members of the county assembly, we affected what we call the ward-based budget by reduction from 39 million to 27 million per ward, so that at least we can also fund these activities. So going forward, we are also anticipating that the revenue, because initially, like last year, we had a collection of 43 million in the first quarter. As it stands now, we have in the first quarter 79 million. So we are targeting to hit the 650 million, so we do not affect their own source revenue.
We are waiting for development. I've also asked the chair who is here with me that procurement is late. We are now 6 months into the budget, and we need to procure. Because if we don't procure in time and start projects in time, we are going also to carry forward many of these projects. So we need to hit the ground running, and we need to serve the people. That is it. So procurement process must be expedited, and the chair is here. I've talked to the leader of majority. That is what we need, and we know that the governors had.
Bajeti ya ziada ambayo tumepitisha leo ni ya muhimu, kwa sababu ukiangalia hasa kuna wale tulikuwa nataka vijana wetu, tukiangalia barabara nyingi zimeharibika, alafu saa zingine vijana wetu pia wana kazi, kwa sababu tunajua kwamba kwenye kaunti yetu kuajiri itakuwa vigumu, lakini tukasema ya kwamba ni vizuri sana tuweze kupata wafanyikazi wa mkataba. Wafanyikazi wa mkataba ili waweze kutusaidia kwenye kazi mbalimbali ambazo tuliweza kuweka milioni 50 ili ziweze kutusaidia. Kwa hii hao wafanyikazi ambao watakuwa wa mkataba watakuwa wanafanya labda mwaka mmoja ama miezi 6 hivi, tunabadilisha wengine. Kwa hiyo tutakuwa tunaweza kusaidia vijana wetu ili waweze kupata ile fedha ambayo inaweza wasaidia labda kufanya biashara ndogo ndogo, tukiendelea kusubiri wakati kazi zitatokea ili kaunti iweze kuajiri. Tukiangalia pia kuna hifadhi ya viwanda ambayo ilikuwa imeanzishwa kule Chomoreni, kule maeneo la Bomachoge. So tuliweza kupata kwamba tumeambiwa na serikali kuu ya kwamba tungeweza kutoa hela nusu na serikali kuu itoa hela nusu, lakini kufikia sasa hivi mwanakandarasi yuko pale, lakini hela hazipo kutoka kwenye serikali kuu.
Kuna furaha siku ya leo kwa sababu bajeti ambayo ni supplementary ambayo tumepitisha, ilikuwa ni lazima tupate hela ambao zitashughulikia vitengo zote katika sekta nyingi za serikali ya kaunti, hasa katika upande wa mabarabara, kwa sababu hatukuwa na pesa za kutosha. Lazima tungekarabati hii bajeti ambayo ile tulitengeneza, tupate hela zishughulikia maneno ya barabara. Maneno ya uajiri imetajwa na wenzangu hapa, na maneno mengi ambayo yatafanya kaunti yetu iendelee mbele. Wale ambao ni wanakandarasi ambao walikuwa hawajalipwa hela zao, tumetenga hela za wakati huu katika hii supplementary budget ambao watalipwa ili waendelee kufanyia watu wetu kazi.
The minority side, our work is to ensure that there is equity in the budget. So there is money that is put across all the 45 wards, and we are asking that the governor implements all of them without any discrimination. Because sometimes there is a difference in opinion. That's why we are elected. We are not elected to be unanimous all the time or to be uniform. But the money that comes from the treasury and the money that also is collected is meant for each and every member of the Kisii community. Number 3, we have also said that the revenue resources need to be collected in full so that it can be able. So we urge the public, those who have the opportunity to pay the revenues, not to pay to the people who do not deliver. We want, and the chair said, we are going to do vetting of the officers. But